It's good to be here. Happy solstice. Happy Father's Day. Happy couple days after Juneteenth and all the things. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Gitanjali Rivera. My pronouns are she and her. And my people come from the British Isles. I'm from Puerto Rico. I am pleased as punch to be your musical minister here at Center for Spiritual Living Santa Cruz. I have two wonderful friends on either side. To my left of me, we have our dear friend Valerie Byrne here on vocals. Yay. And then over on the piano this week, we have my friend Max Bennett Parker, who's here as the musical director for the show Escaping Queens that will be opening July 4th weekend that he has arranged all the music for, and I am in. It's a show by Joe Ortiz, so you should go get your tickets. And Max is here on piano and on vocals, so we're just thrilled to have him here. And yay. So we have a bunch of songs to sing to start off this celebration. You know, you're always welcome to sing with us. We will have words up on the screen so you can join us. So the first song that we're going to sing together, the words of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Every day, think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I'm alive. I have a precious human life, and I'm not going to waste it. So you know what to do. Here we go. Every day, think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I've got a precious human life, and I'm not gonna waste it. Whoa, every day, think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I've got a precious human life, and I'm not gonna waste it. Whoa, every day, feel free to harmonize. Think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I've got a precious human life, and I'm not gonna waste it. Whoa, every day, think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I got a precious human life, and I'm not gonna waste it. Sing it one more time. Every day, think as you wake up. Today I'm fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I've got a precious human life, and I'm not gonna waste it. Whoa. Yes, beautiful. You know, I think we could just spend one whole service just singing that all day. It'd be really fun. So many of the songs that we've chosen today are in honor of people who have been father figures in our life, in our world. His Holiness definitely is being a beautiful example of compassion and loving kindness in the world. And that's the ideal father, in my mind, has those things, those qualities. And the next father that I would like to celebrate is Pir Vilayat Inayat Khan, who was my first Sufi teacher, who we just celebrated the 22nd anniversary of his passing. In the Sufi tradition, we call that an urs, and the urs means the wedding night, the night of consummation between the soul and the divine beloved. And it was also his birthday, would have been his birthday on the 19th. So, and this, the words to this come from a prayer Pir written by his father. And the words are, "O inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit." There's two parts of this. We'll teach you both parts. They go together, so you can sing whichever part you like. It goes like this. Part one goes like this. O inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. O inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Part two's like this. Oh, inspirer, oh, consoler, loving healer, oh, Allah. Oh, inspirer, oh, consoler, loving healer, oh, Allah. Oh, inspirer, oh, consoler, loving healer, oh, Allah. Inspirer of my consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Oh, inspirer of my mind, consoler of my heart, loving healer of my spirit. Beautiful. So the next song that we're going to share, I'd like to invite our dear friend Elijah Christopher up to come help us. This is a beautiful song by our dear friend Michael Stillwater, who passed away just recently, so we celebrate his elevation to the ancestry. And we celebrate the dual nature of the Godhead, the Mother, the Father together. So there's actually 3 parts to this, which is super fun. We'll teach you all 3. You choose which one you want to sing, and please sing along with us. So the first one goes like this. And the words will be up in just a second. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Sing that. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Second part goes like this. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. And if you want to sing that but slightly lower. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. Now, whatever 3 parts you want. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't it lovely to sing together? It's just such a beautiful thing. So we have, Max and I have one song that we'd like to share with you. This is a mashup of 2 Broadway pieces, a piece from Hamilton and a piece from Dear Evan Hansen. And as we celebrate Pride Month this month, sometimes we also have to recognize the moments of challenge and difficulty, and thinking about the Pulse massacre that happened in Florida, and Lin-Manuel and Ben Platt came together to make this medley of music in support of all the people who were affected by that. And it's a song about creating safety, sanctuary, and a sense of belonging for all people to feel safe and loved and at home. We may not yet have reached our glory, but I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell their story, they'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Tonight.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away.
All we see is light.
'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
For
'Cause
forever.
when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand and hold.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you,
someone will come running to take you home.
Raise a glass to all of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Out of the shadows, the morning
they'll
is
tell the
great,
story of
tonight.
All is new.
All is new.
It's only a matter of time. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. And when our children tell their story,
You will be found.
they'll tell the story of tonight. No matter what they tell you,
Tomorrow there'll be more of us
telling the story of tonight. The story of tonight.
Thank you so much. Now we'll invite Diane and Sandy to come up.
I get to go first. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Whether you're joining us in person or online, welcome to your CSL, Santa Cruz Community Celebration. We are here to activate and nurture our sacred nature. We are part of a global movement of Centers for Spiritual Living, whose purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. My name is Diane. My pronouns are she and her. My people come from Sicily and some place that Russia owned once. You know, it's very nebulous where my father is really from. And I serve as a board member, a gift collector, and I'm a practitioner training. Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Sandy Nee. My pronouns are she and her. My people come from Ireland, and I am of the Blackfeet Nation. Let's see, where am I? I serve as a practitioner here at CSL Santa Cruz. I am joined today by Sky Leone for High Watch. Awesome. Are there any first-time folks here today? Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome. Practitioners and ministers are available for prayer after service. Please, all practitioners, if you would raise your hand so we know. Here we go. Awesome. And, yes. And we have a setup over here for prayer. Please, it's our honor to pray with you, for you. So join us over there if you'd like. That's where we'll be. Tap us on the shoulder. Just come join us. Let's see. You can connect with any of us. It'll be after service. Place your prayer place your prayer box in the box that's in the lobby. It's somewhere in there. Or there's one more. You can send it to prayer@cslsantacruz.org.
So, we have 3 really wonderful opportunities coming up for our lovely community, your lovely community, and guests and friends. Today at 1:15 here in the sanctuary is in person only this time, is a new member meeting. New members. Grab a bite to eat and come and join us. And if you have any questions, see Pamela Cameron, who is, I think, in the lobby at this moment, or Jason, who is way back there in charge of things. Okay, so that's great. Okay. The other thing that's going on today in the social area is, it's called the Get On Board Meet and Greet. This is really fun. So there are people in our community that do things, and they make things, and they offer services like massage and things like that. And you will have an opportunity as a fundraiser to get their services, and the CSL will get the reward, and you will get a wonderful service. So come and see us, because we're going to be standing over there during the lunch time, and you can find out more about us. Okay. How'd I do, Amron? Okay. All right. Okay. See Amron if you have more questions. Also, save the date, 26th. You change it from the 19th to the... What? 26th is correct. Thank you. 26th is correct. Okay, there's a correction to this. This building is going to be closed for on the 26th for renovations, so don't come here. We're going to be in Harvey West Park having fun. We're going to have a picnic, and there's going to be live music from Jamie Lula and an A to Z potluck, which means we usually have, if your name ends in a certain letter, then you bring potluck, but this is A to Z, so everybody gets to bring something. And there are more details to come. Please keep your eye on the e-news and the website. Oh, time for a breath. Breathe out, and then take a long, slow, deep breath in. At the heart of our teaching is oneness. And so we declare that everyone and everything is a sacred expression of spirit. And from that truth, we boldly proclaim we stand for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, not just as political ideals, but as spiritual imperatives. And I forgot to invite, oh, you did it. Good. Good, way to go, being independent. Okay, there you go. We stand up for Black lives, for Indigenous lives, for immigrant lives, and for all lives that have been marginalized by systems of oppression. We stand up for trans lives, queer lives, and the inherent right of every being to live freely and authentically in their truth. We affirm the sovereign right of every person to make decisions about their own body, their health, their identity, and their future. We stand for the liberty and dignity of all people, all beings, and for the sacred life of this earth. This is our sacred commitment. This is our collective yes. You may be seated.
All right, I'm going to invite you to take another deep breath. Feel Mother Earth beneath you, not just as ground, but as a living, breathing being. Let your body remember water is life, all land is holy, holy land, all people and all beings are part of the earth life, and so are sacred. As we enter deep into our time together, we pause in reverence to acknowledge the lives, voices, spirits who have dwelled upon, cared for, and have been shaped by this land long before us. Another deep breath. We acknowledge that we live and gather on the unceded homeland of the Awaswas-speaking Yupi people of the Amanusan tribal band, stewards of this place since time immemorial. They are not of the past, they are still here. Their legacy continues, their sovereignty matters. Take another deep breath. And in the same moment, let us widen our circle of remembrance to include all who came before us. Our personal ancestors, friends, family who have gone before us. Our spiritual teachers, the freedom fighters, pride marchers, suffragettes, abolitionists, and the many, many voices whose courage, wisdom, sacrifice shaped the rights, freedoms, and understanding we carry today. Let us pause in gratitude, reflection, and responsibility. As I am here, right now, in this moment of deep gratitude for this being and community, and knowing that there is only one life, that life is God's life, that life is my life now. I know the oneness for myself. I know this so deeply as I know it for all that are gathered. Those that are here in person, online, we're just watching it later. We're just all in this beautiful community. And I am realizing and accepting and claiming the good, the whole, the perfection, the completeness of all that are gathered today and always. I am so grateful and knowing that today as we celebrate the solstice and the light, and that we also celebrate the Divine Father, the masculine within us, those that have supported us. I'm grateful. I am so grateful for this knowing. And I am releasing this prayer into the love, into the law that knows that it always says yes, it flows, it's being, and together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Sandy. We have a new chant for the season. I thought it was appropriate to bring actual light in on the day of the solstice. Most of you know this chant. So we say, let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. And then we say the Arabic words, La ilaha illallahu, which means that there is nothing and no one outside of this being that some of us call God and some of us call spirit, some of us call that universal love. And just for funsies, there's two more Arabic words that we're using, Ya Nur, Ya Munawar, Yanur is the potential of all light, that birthplace of all light, unmanifest. And Yamunaur is that aspect of light that is manifest through each of us. So we'll teach you the 3 parts. You can sing whatever part you like, and we'll build on this over the season. And if you know the parts already, feel free to sing. You don't need to wait. We'll start with part 1. Here we go. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Part 2. La ilaha illallah. 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 Let actual light come shine. Part 3. Yanur Yamunawar. 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 Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. Yanu Yamunawar. Yanu Yamunawar. Yanu Yamunawar. Yanu Yamunawar. La ilaha illallah. 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 Let actual light come shining. And with that, we'll invite Elisha Christopher up.
Good morning. Let's take a few deep breaths together. First, exhale it all out and take a deep breath in and let it go. Another deep breath, breathe in and let it go. Another deep breath, breathe in and let it go. And so, good morning. If you don't know me, I'm Reverend Elisha Christopher. I'm the spiritual director and senior minister of the Center for Spiritual Living here in Santa Cruz. I do use they, them pronouns. My ancestors come to us from all over the world. Those that we know immigrated to this country came here from Ireland, Scotland, Austria, and Holland. I do have ancestors indigenous to the Americas as well. And I am calling in my teachers, now ancestors, Dr. Jean Houston and Reverend Grace Lovejoy, who are standing behind me and living in me. I also want to begin this morning before we go into our discussion for the day. I also want to let us know, for those of us who've been members of this community for many years, you may know of Bob Vasconcelos. Bob and Diane have been members of this CSL community for decades. I just got word yesterday that Bob made his transition yesterday, or I believe yesterday morning. And so we just want to honor Bob's transition and lift him up into that ever-expanding life. And normally we light a candle, and I just got this word earlier this morning, so I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. Normally I would light a candle to recognize this idea that the light of who we are is the infinite truth of who we are. The light, the spark of the individual is what we get to know. The body is the thing that carries that spark. And so I'm going to ring this bell 3 times just to acknowledge that the vibration and the energy of Bob continues to resound in all that he loved and all that loved him, and know that his energy continues out into the universe. And so let us just breathe together as we lift up our friend Bob Vasconcelos into the infinite. And I speak these words of Ernest Holmes first to remind us that we believe in the immortality, the eternality, and the continuity of the individual soul forever and ever expanding. And so let's take another breath together and let it go. I also want to begin with one more acknowledgement before we continue. Today's Father's Day. Do we have any fathers in the house? Anyone who's a dad? Can all the fathers stand up who are here? And if you're a foster father or you've had to father someone or step up, can we just give an acknowledgement to these fathers in our midst? And stay standing in community. If we could just if you would stay standing for just a moment, we want to send you some love. Rub your hands together, folks. You're going to build up a little energy. And then just turn to one of these father figures in the room and point your hands to them as we say, beloved. Thank you for your contribution to the stewarding of life. Thank you for being a good representation of the divine masculine in human form. We see you. We thank you. We appreciate you. Namaste. Thank you. There's a lot happening in this particular moment. It's Father's Day. It's summer solstice. Juneteenth was just on Friday. It's Pride Month. 4th of July is right around the corner. It's a time of great vibrancy, right? Summer solstice is about that moment of the year when the light shines the brightest, where the dark nights are the shortest, right? It's that promise of the thriving moments of life when the light of who we are shines the brightest and we're in the fullness of that light expression. And, you know, I want to bring the idea of Father's Day in for a moment to talk about that divine masculine principle. And I don't mean that about the principle that's embodied in physical human form, right? Ernest Holmes talks a lot in The Science of Mind about the masculine impulse of the universe and the feminine impulse of the universe. And that these principles, these powers live in each and every one of us. That the divine masculine and the divine feminine truly live in each and every person. And some of us may have a tendency of expressing one of those in different ways, but it lives in all of us. But Ernest Holmes talks about the father principle or the masculine impulse of the universe as that divine spark of creativity, as the force in the universe that seeds ideas, that force in the universe that is the impulse for creation. And I've been thinking about that idea of the divine impulse, that divine spark. You know, we have this chant that Gitanjali's brought to us that we're going to be singing all throughout the summer of let actual light come shining. And I've been thinking a lot about this sort of overlay that's happening this month with Juneteenth, with Pride Month, with Solstice, with all of these reminders coming together. The divine impulse is that spark within each one of us that says, let your light shine on, right? When we have a desire to create, when we have a desire to be, when we want to heal, when we want to express ourselves, that still small voice from within says, let your light shine on. Let your light shine on, right? And then hopefully, if we live in a family or in a community or a nation or a world that celebrates us and uplifts us, when we have the inspiration to create or express ourselves in some way, hopefully, right, the community around us says, let your light shine on, bring it forth. But I think more often than not, in many of our lives and in the history of this nation and throughout the world, that divine impulse comes through individuals and says, I want to let my light shine on, and the world tries to squash it, right? The world puts conditions or false beliefs or stamps that truth down, and yet that impulse keeps coming forward. Let my light shine on, let my light shine on. And I was thinking about Juneteenth. I was at a Pride Juneteenth Shabbat over at Temple Bethel on Friday, and I was thinking about Juneteenth. The day in this country when the last enslaved Africans in Texas got the word of the Emancipation Proclamation and that slavery in its form had been ended. And it made me think about 400 plus years of institutionalized slavery, of African people being stolen from their nation, being brought over here, and being abused and enslaved and oppressed. And to know that for 400 years under that oppression, that spark lived in each person. Said, let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. And for 400 years, generation after generation, that spark was squashed, but yet it continued to be. It continued to be, right? And then people like Harriet Tubman and the abolitionists and Abraham Lincoln and the Union Army, right? Let your light shine on. Something began to rise up and say, bring that light forward, until finally that freedom bell rang across the nation and reached the last enslaved people in Texas. Let actual light come shining. right? The impulse was there, calling for freedom all along. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on through the oppression, through the pain, through the turmoil, through the death, through the loss. Let your light shine on. Continue to live. Continue to fight. Continue to strive to be. Dream of freedom. And then one day, let actual light come shining. Right? Same when I think about Pride Month. Right? Think about the oppression and the erasure and the invisibilizing of queer people in our society. Right? It was just a few decades ago that it became not a diagnosable mental illness to be queer, to be trans, to be gay, to be lesbian. Right? There are people in this room who remember what it felt like to have to live in hiding. To have love for another person that lived inside of our soul that said, let your light shine on, let your love shine on. And yet the world said, no, that's not allowed. No, there's something wrong with that. No, we don't want to see it. But that love continued to live. Let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on. And then one day at Stonewall in New York, the police raided a club where a lot of queer and trans, brown and black individuals were gathered to squash what was happening there. And they said, no more. Let actual light come shining. And the birth of Pride happened as a revolt, as people claiming their power and standing up. Right? And so that fight has been there, that let the light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, until finally let actual light come shining. And if those of us who were here at Pride Downtown Santa Cruz a couple weeks ago, what a joyous celebration. Right? The joy is the actual light. Right? And so I think about this idea that there's something within each one of us that is constantly seeking to be awakened. There's something within us that's constantly seeking to be expressed. And in whatever ways we're dampening that light or covering it up, no, that impulse is still there. That impulse to love, that impulse to create. As we look out into the world, right, look at all the things that are happening in the world. There is so much pain, there's so much oppression, there's so much war, there's so much genocide that's all happening all over the world, the degradation of the human, of the environment, of life itself. And yet within many of us, there's this impulse that says, let the light shine on, let the love awaken until actual light comes shining. And that actual light is the freedom. It's the end of war. It's the emergence of peace, right? It's that world that works for everyone that CSL says is our great, grand, and glorious vision. And God is calling us. and spirit, right? There's something within us that is calling, and sometimes we can hear it. And sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes we can't hear it, right? And so I want to remind us this Solstice Day, this Father's Day, this Juneteenth weekend, this Pride Month, this Summer Solstice Day. It's a lot. But all of that coming together at this moment to remember, to remind us to shine our light. To shine our light for each other, to be the light of the world. That is our call. In a time of great darkness, what the world needs is for each one of us to shine our light as brightly as we can. Right? One of the tools of oppression, of fascism, is to get us afraid, is to make us feel small, is to cause us to forget our connection to our greater and higher power. And so remember, folks, that if you feel like you are here to fight fascism or fight oppression or bring about a greater world or help bring more freedom into the world or help bring more love into the world, your job is to shine your light. and to stop doing the things that we do that dampen our light. I know many of us have self-talk that runs around in our mind, and I don't know who put it there or where it came from. You can probably point to someone in your life who put it there, I'm sure. Right? But many of us have thoughts that run around in our mind that when we say, I'm going to wear that fabulous outfit, I'm going to sing that song, I'm going to create that art, I'm going to go to that protest, I'm going to fall in love with that person, I'm going to speak my truth. And then the voice says, oh yeah, but really? But what happens if? And then what if they don't like you? And what if you mess up? Or what if it's too much? God forbid we should be too much. I think many of us have lived our lives for way too long being not enough, thinking that we're not enough, telling ourselves we're supposed to play small in some way. And if we shut down our truth, if we bury our identities, if we allow the stories of the world to roll over us, we are diminishing the light of God. And we cannot allow that to be the way that the universe is happening as us. Our job is to shine, to be glorious, to be beautiful, to be brilliant, to be audacious and radical and fabulous. Right? I think that's one of the things that I've heard from so many folks after Reverend Grace's transition a couple weeks ago was about how audacious and fabulous and creative and vibrant and fashionable and hilarious and sarcastic that this woman was. Right? And if you saw that in her, then let that example wake up in you. Learn to be audacious. Learn to be fabulous. Learn to express yourself. Learn to speak truth where truth needs to be spoken. Because our job is to shine. And there's a whole lot happening out there in the world that can really consume our awareness. And a thought came into me this morning that is the world shaping you, or are you shaping the world? When I take in all the things that are happening, when I look at the news, when I pay attention to the issues, does it all start to shape me in a way that causes me to crumble, to fear, to feel small, to go inside of myself, to, do we become overwhelmed by all of the war and the hatred and the degradation and all that's happening in the world? And does that start to shape our internal feelingscape? Or do we go in, court the light, be the presence, be the power, be the justice, be the good, and then we become the presence that shapes the world around us? We can either be at the effect of what's going on, or we can be the cause of what's going on. And I personally want to live as a causative presence in the world. We can be causative and we can be positive. Right? That's our job, is to be a positive cause for good in the world. That's our job. To realize that our attention, that our thoughts, that our feelings are shaping reality. That each one of our consciousness is the consciousness of God. That every thought we think directs the universe. Every choice we make creates something. And there's a whole lot of people that we interact with each and every day who feel like they are consumed by the darkness of the world and just need a little bit of light to shine upon them. And so let's make that our role. Our job in the world is just to be those little points of light. Because we have no idea the impact that a single smile or a gratitude or an acknowledgement can make. Especially when it's those passing moments, whether you're someone at the grocery store or a gas station or as you're going about your life in the world. Are we aware that our presence makes a difference? that we can shine light into places that we don't even know it's going. But the world needs our light. Our community needs our light. So let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. And then let actual light come shining. Take a deep breath. And let it go. If it's comfortable, close your eyes and take another deep breath in. And let it go. And I just want to invite us to breathe a little deeper into this moment. And as you breathe, drop down behind the flickering of light on the back of your eyelids. And turn your attention inwards and drop in to the darkness behind the closed eyes. And imagine for a moment that you could drop down to the level of your molecules, your atoms, down to the quarks and sparks of existence, and realize that your very body, this very space we inhabit, it is made of light. Feel the field of light in which we exist. And breathe. And remember that that light is the light of the one. That one is what I call God. Some of us may call it the universe itself, or spirit, or consciousness, or the beloved. But let us remember that our very nature, that the fabric of reality is made of light itself, and that light permeates absolutely everything, that light is very much absolutely everywhere and every when. God and only God, light and only light. And yet somehow all of that light, all of that infinite possibility, all that spiritual material then condenses through our attention, through our choices, through our impulse of creation to become each one of us. And so let us breathe into the realization that the light within us is simply and always waiting to shine into the world. And so that voice of spirit, that still small voice, whispers from the depth of who we are, let your light shine on. Let your light shine on. And then in every moment we are given the choice whether or not we let actual light come shining. By the way that we share our love, by the way that we speak our truth, by the way that we stand up for justice, by the way that we bring our power, our passion, and our presence and our creativity into the world, we let actual light come shining. And so I'm just grateful for this opportunity for us to come together as community and gather this collective light, to be in this overlapping field of awareness with each other where we are bathed in the love, in the music, in the truth, the opportunity to remember the truth of who we are. And so I'm grateful for this day, for this Solstice Day, for this Father's Day, for this Juneteenth weekend, for this Pride Month, that we take all of this energy and we remember that our true nature is freedom. We remember that our true nature is love. We remember that our true nature is to create. We remember that our true nature is to shine, shine, shine. And so we breathe in and we let go. Breathe in again and let it go. And together we breathe in again and we let actual light come shining. And so it is. Thank you, friends. Gitanjali.
I can't tell you how thrilling it is to have a song that showed up in my world be the basis of a sermon. I'm pretty stoked about that. So thank you, Murshid Sam. Thank you, Elisha. And thank you, Hazrat Inayat Khan, who is the father of my particular Sufi tradition. And the song Enter the words enter unhesitatingly, O beloved, for in this abode there is naught but my longing for thee, is one of his sayings. And when I lived at the abode in upstate New York, there was this big, beautiful meditation hall, and there was a stained glass window with those words in it. And as I was cleaning the floor in there, I would see it for hours. And so this song showed up. So his words and my words together enter unhesitatingly. Unhesitatingly, oh beloved, for in this abode there is naught but my longing for thee. Unhesitatingly, oh beloved, for in this abode there is naught but my longing for thee. Like a leaf that's reached its seas, and like the river's rushing streams, like the heart that knows no reason, I keep running home to thee. Enter unhesitatingly, oh beloved, for in this abode there is naught but my longing for thee. Like the wings my full heart flutters, feeling our mother's worldwide need, we'll find strength and peace and wisdom on the road that leads to thee. How quiet must you be till you feel that stillness inside? How deep must stillness go till you merge with me? Unhesitatingly, oh beloved, Ishkala mabud leila. 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 Thank you.
How are we doing out there? How you feeling? We're going to begin to wind down our morning together. We're going to move into our time of offering and giving here in just a moment. But before we do that, I would just want to also take my opportunity to extend some gratitude. First of all, can we just give love and gratitude to Susan Pankratz, who's in the back of the room? Susan is our Susan is our sound tech goddess extraordinaire who runs all things audio, technical, visual, and truly Susan is one of the folks who is here absolutely every Sunday without end. I'm not even here every Sunday. Susan is the one who is truly here and is oftentimes doesn't get the recognition, is often in the back of the room, doesn't get seen by many of us because all of our eyes and ears are facing this way. But I just want to acknowledge what a gift we have in Susan and the absolute love and dedication that you put into your work and into making this service what it is. For everyone who's in the room, for everyone who's online, who gets to watch it all later, so much of what happens is because of Susan, and it's your invisible touch that makes the magic happen in this space. So can we all just give some love? Thank you. And so to keep the gratitude going, this is the time in our service for our conscious giving. As I say each and every week, we truly exist because of you and for you. It is because of you that we put these services on, that we do everything that we do in community. It's to serve you. And it is also because of your gifts and contributions that we're able to continue to thrive and continue to share ourselves with each other and with the greater world. So thank you for any gift you have to share with us this morning. Thank you to all of those who pledge and make those automatic donations that really keep the things rolling and keep us thriving. Repeat the simple affirmation after me. For all that I am, for all that I have, for all that I give, for all that I receive, I am grateful.
And another 3-part round that Grace gifted me. I am abundant and I am generous. All my needs are met. I joyously share my overflow. There it is. Here we go. So you can sing whatever part you like. I am abundant and I am generous. I am abundant and I am generous. All of my needs are met. 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 Then I joyously share from the place of my abundance. I joyously share from the place of my whichever one you like. I am abundant and I am generous. I am abundant and I am generous. All of my needs are met. All of my needs are met. All of my needs are met. All of my and I am generous. I am abundant.
Ooh. And so with that, take a deep breath of gratitude. If it's comfortable, close your eyes as I just again speak a word of gratitude for every gift that is given that allows CSL Santa Cruz to be who and what we are. I am so grateful for every gift given, whether it is time, talent, money, energy, volunteering, showing up, that it takes each and every one of us to do what we do here in this space, and I'm grateful for it all. And so let's take this gratitude and this blessing and just gather up all this energy that we've cultivated here together today and bring it home, bring it into the body, bring it into ourselves so that we can then carry it out into the world. So if you are able, I invite you to stand on up. And if there's anyone here who's seeking healing in the physical body in any way, take a deep breath in, stand up and open your body up. Open your arms, lift up your chin, your eyebrows, smile a little bit, and take a deep breath in. And as we breathe and as we open our bodies, we open our minds to the universe, to the source of all good. And as we open ourselves up, let us remember that there is a divine pattern of perfection, of health and wellness that can wash over each one of our bodies right here and right now. Let us receive that blessing of vitality in physical form, of energy and strength in all the ways that we need it. Breathe in and say yes to it. Yes. And so as we open ourselves up, let us open a little bit more to this area we call abundance, prosperity, and needs being met. And so we open ourselves up a little bit wider this time because we open ourselves up this time. We open up to receive. We open up to know that the one power that gives itself to all, that shines the sun, that grows the grass, that feeds the birds and the lilies of the field, that one power is giving itself to us, sourcing and supplying us with everything that we need to survive and to thrive, and then to share our gifts from the overflow. So let it be prosperity, let it be abundance, let it be all needs met. Let each one of us be open to receive what we need to receive so that we can give ourselves to life enthusiastically, knowing that all is taken care of. Yes? Yes. Yes. And so we open up a little bit more this time. We open up from the heart. Breathe in and open up that heart, because there is so much to feel. There is so much to feel right here in this moment. There is love. There is connection. There is also grief. There's also forgiveness. And so in order to let our light shine, we open our hearts and we let the grief in and we let it out. We let the forgiveness in, we let the forgiveness out. We let the love in, we let it out. We open our hearts, we open up this collective heart, and we send this love out to each other, to our community, and to the world. And so just take a moment and turn around and just beam that love to the other people in this room. Send that love to someone near you. Feel that connection. Send some love, some blessings, some gratitude, and then we send it out. We send that love out to Santa Cruz, to the West Coast, of California, to the whole West Coast, to the United States, to the whole of the world. And we let the healing wash over us. We let the love wash over us. We let the good wash over us. And so if there is anyone who is on your heart or in your mind that you want to include in this energy that we are creating here together today, I just invite you to speak those names out loud right now. So even as the names continue to be whispered on our breath and on our hearts, even those unspoken, I know that all are included in this love, in this energy, in this healing. I'm so grateful for the light that is here and for the love that is here. And so for all of this and the more, in gratitude, let us declare together, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, my friends.
All right, friends, one more song to sing and dance our way out of here. Here we go. Am I strong enough to bear the burden that sometimes comes living this thing called life? Am I to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road. Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. You can sing that with us. I am the place. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have enough in mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize that I'm not alone, and there's nothing I've got to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God moves and breathes and has his being. We are the place where God shows up. I am the place where God moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing it one more time. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. Valerie Byrne, everyone. Max Bennett Parker. We'll see you next time.